Hello and welcome to My Pension Expert. Over this quick video I'm going to explain what happens when you come to retirement, how we can help you and just how much you could benefit from using our services. First of all, I'd like to tell you about our process, which could not be easier. You choose whether you want to call us free from the number at the top of the screen, or click on Apply Now, which you'll find at the bottom of every screen. Simply fill in a form and we will call you back at a time of your convenience. When you're talking to one of our UK-based service professionals, we'll go through a series of short questions. These include your age, your sex, whether you're married or not, how much pension you've accumulated over your life, and also different questions relating to your lifestyle, i.e. whether you drink, you smoke, and if you're overweight. Also, we'll ask you questions relating to your health, if you've got current health issues or if you've suffered with serious illness in the past. I'll explain a little bit more detail why we ask these questions later on in the video. Once we have all the information that we need, we can then go to all the UK annuity companies and get the best possible quote available. We then correlate the information and we let you know which is the most possible pension income available to you. How an annuity works and how your pension income works. Few people know that the company that you've saved with all these years doesn't have to be the company that you receive your pension income from. Basically, when you come to retirement, you have a choice to have what's called an open market option. Effectively, what this means is you don't have to take the income quote that the company you've been saving with all those years is offering to you. So, how does an annuity company work out how much to pay you in your retirement? To answer this, I will first explain how an annuity works. A conventional annuity is an extremely safe investment which, in exchange for your accumulated pension fund, will provide you with an income for the rest of your life. This is the key point, the rest of your life. Well, how does anyone know how long this will be? Of course, nobody does. So annuity companies use statistics published in mortality tables. These give a guide to the average age of death for a certain age groups. For example purposes, this could be that the typical healthy 65-year-old might live on average to 85, so 20 years. Different factors alter this figure, like age, your sex, even where you live. More on this in a moment. So, to explain how annuities work, I'm going to introduce you to John. John is a 65-year-old male with £200,000 in his pension fund. To keep the example simple, we'll assume that John wants to use all of his pension pot to provide him with the most possible income. John has been saving all of his life with Company A. So naturally, he asks Company A how much income in retirement they will give him for his £200,000. In simple terms, Company A use mortality tables to work out how long they expect John to live. Since John is 65 and healthy, we can assume this would be 20 years. So even if Company A were to return John's money to him over this time, this would amount to £10,000 per year. To this figure, they work out an interest rate which is calculated using a variety of factors, most of which are linked to the prevailing interest rates. Let's say then that Company A has worked out that they will give John his money back at £10,000 per year plus interest at £3,000 per year, giving a total of £13,000 per year. This is where the majority of UK retirees in the UK agree the amount and send off the paperwork. At My Pension Expert, it is our mission to ensure that people receive the most possible pension income available to them in their retirement. How do we do this? Well, to start, we shop around. So in John's case, we take his £200,000 and ask companies B, C and D and so on. In fact, we ask all the annuity companies how much they are prepared to offer John for his £200,000. Company D, for example, might offer £14,000 to John for the rest of his life. This would not be pure luck. A report written by Oxford Economic Study found that men who shopped around at retirement on average increased their pension income by 19%, and for the average woman the average increase was 22%. So is it worth shopping around at retirement? Definitely. So why do we ask you about your lifestyle and if you have any health problems? Well, remember when I told you that annuity companies use mortality tables? I'm going to give you an example again using John. But this time John isn't as healthy. He smokes 10 cigarettes per day and has done for over 10 years. The same statistics that show a healthy 65-year-old might live on average 20 years also show, for example, that a 65-year-old smoker might only be expected to live on average, say, 16 years. So when the annuity company works out how much to pay John in his retirement, they take this into account. Therefore, if they paid John his own money back to him over 16 years, this would mean £12,500 plus they would have the same interest as before, i.e. £3,000 per year, giving a grand total of £15,500. This is only an example to illustrate to you how your lifestyle can affect the amount of income you can receive in retirement. Real illustrations have shown the following increases in pension income for different lifestyle factors. So, how would being overweight affect the amount of pension income you could receive in retirement? Well, our illustrations have shown that somebody who's overweight could be entitled to 17% extra income for the rest of their life. For those people that drink a little bit more than average, in fact over 36 units of alcohol per week, which is 2 pints of strong lager per day, or 2 glasses of wine per day, this made an increase of 8.1%. The point is, when it comes to your income in retirement, these issues really make a difference to the amount of pension you're entitled to. We see the biggest increases in pension income available is to those people that have suffered with past or present health problems. For example, someone who has suffered with cancer or heart problems or a stroke would, in many cases, not be expected to live as long as healthy individuals. The annuity companies take this into account, and in the most severe cases, this could, in real cases, lead to pension income being doubled in retirement. Whatever your circumstances, I hope I've demonstrated why nobody should retire without us, and we will ensure that we will find the most pension income available to you based on your circumstances.